Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set here for Game 2 between ICC and Jackson State. ICC wins the first game of the day, 8-0 in 5 innings. As we're getting set here for the First American National Bank opening pitch, it'll be Montgomery, Davis, and Newland scheduled up here. In the circle, starting for ICC, is Emily Robinson, getting her, I believe, first start of the year. She's typically a closer for the Indians. She's 1-0 on the season. The First American National Bank opening pitch swung on and missed for strike one. It comes your way at an even 4 o'clock. So that First American National Bank opening pitch brought to you by, obviously, First American National Bank. They're a proud supporter of their local communities and Itawamba Community College. They've got locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo. That's First American National Bank. Swing and a miss there for Montgomery. She finds herself in an 0-2 count here. This pitch hammered to the left side, and it's going to drop for a hit. So a nice job there by Montgomery coming back and battling off that pitch and putting it out there in left field and starting the game off with a hit. It took 9 batters before they got their hit in the first game. And now this is going to be the DP Davis coming to the plate. So no outs and a runner at first. Davis will dig in here for the Green Jays. That pitch missing high and inside for a ball. We'll tell you about today's starting lineups in the exchange of innings. This first inning brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Samstown Market proudly serves some of the best meats and produces in the Northeast Mississippi area. And there's back-to-back hits now to start the game for the Green Jays.
Batting third for Jackson State, the first baseman.
So a much more positive start to the contest here for Jackson State. To finish that thought, you can visit Samstown Market. They're located right there in the heart of Manatee. Look them up on Facebook, Samstown Market, and tell them thank you for sponsoring today's action here on the ICC Sports Network. Well, off-speed pitch there, swung on a miss by Newland. Newland playing here at first base. Another nice off-speed pitch there, and Newland kind of jammed up on that one and finds herself in an 0-2 count now. Runners at first and second with no outs here in the top of the first inning. That pitch missing outside for a ball. 1-2 now is the count. Take a look at some more of those Sonic stats here on M-Rob. We'll give you some more of those stats after this one. This pitch foul back and out of play will stay at 1-2. She's pitched 35 2/3 inning, has given up 32 hits, 10 runs, 7 of those earned. She's walked 8, struck out 33, and has a team best 1.37 ERA. So the 1-2 pitch coming, and that one missing low for a ball. 2-2 now is the count here to Newland. Well, a much better job being patient at the plate here by the Green Jays to start game 2. 2-2 is the count, still no outs. Runners on first and second. This pitch fouled off, and we'll stay at 2-2. Green Jays slipped to 7-34 on the year with that game 1 loss. ICC improves to 28-7. So the count at 2-2. Robinson looking for the first out of the contest. And she gets it. Renaissance Bank strikeout for the first out of the inning.
Number 25, Victory.
Visit rewardsextra.com to learn more about Renaissance Bank's Rewards Extra checking account. They offer things like roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, over 400,000 discounts, along with the great rates and service that Renaissance has to offer. That's rewardsextra.com. So with 1 out now, this will be Vickery at the plate. And that pitch missing for a ball. 1-0 is the count with 1 out. Runners at first and second. Back-to-back singles to start the contest by Montgomery and Davis is how they got there. And this one's going to be fouled off. And did that hit somebody? Okay. Sounded like hit the pads of the catcher who is on deck, Birdsong. I don't have the ability to see to my immediate left, but I knew that didn't sound like a pad or a dugout. Is that pitch in the dirt? 2-1 now is the count. So 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Runners at first and second here. Top of the first inning. Green Jays trying to strike first here in game 2. As this one popped up, left side. And it's down, so 2-2 now will be the count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Vickery at the plate. She's playing third base here in the second game of the day. There's a grounder up the middle. There's 1. Can they turn 2? Yes, they do. A Little Caesars double play there by the Indians, and nicely done there. Started by Hannah Henry as ICC gets out of the jam with no damage done. Let's take a look at that Little Caesars instant replay on that, ironically enough, Little Caesars double play. So here is today's starting lineups, and we'll start with the Green Jays, and we've already introduced you to the first 4 batters of the day. It was Montgomery, who's playing second base. Davis is the DP. Newland at first base. Vickery is at third. The rest of the batters, 5 through 9, look like this. Birdsong at catching. You've got Dickens in right field, Hastings in left field. Helms is your shortstop, and Swan is in center field. Atkins getting the start here in game 2. She is 4-8 on the year. For ICC, it's Henry at second base. Patterson in center field. Hayes is catching. Alberson is at third base. Clark, the left fielder. Rippey, the DP. Stevens is in right field. Jenkins is at first base, and Boatner will be the shortstop. We've already told you. M-Rob getting the start. She's 1-0 on the year. Let's take a go and look a little bit deeper in those Sonic stats on Atkins, who is getting the start here. Lori Atkins, she has pitched 56 innings. She is 4-8 on the year. She's given up 104 hits, 75 runs, 56 of those earned. She has struck out 28, has walked 12, and has a 7 ERA. So Hannah Henry will start us off here in the bottom of the first inning. No score. So Henry, Patterson, and Hayes scheduled up here for the Indians. As that pitch missing low for a ball. In Henry's second at bat in the first game, I mistakenly said she was out of the box and called out. That's no longer a rule, actually. The coaches are given the option of a redo or take the result of the play. Instead, she rounded first, trying to get to second, as that one fouled right back into your living room. And so she was credited with a single, but then was thrown out trying to stretch it into a double, see if she can catch them asleep. So she did have 2 hits in the first game of the day, and ICC had 8 as a team. 1-1 pitch, this one fouled off to the left side. 1-2 now is the count here to Henry. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and no outs. That is the situation here on Hannah Henry. And a little slap hit is going to go foul down the left field side. 1-2 will stay the count here to Henry. Again, remind you tomorrow we'll have baseball and softball action here in Fulton. It'll actually be the pink out game for the softball team. You can watch that one here on the red channel. As 1-2 is the count. Beautiful changeup pitch there, and Henry just not ready for it that time, and she goes down looking at strike 3. And you've heard me say it on numerous broadcasts, but if you can get a changeup, especially one that dramatic, to find the strike zone, then that is a tough pitch to handle. And so with 1 out now, this will be Patterson, the center fielder, coming to the plate. Patterson lifts that pitch in there for strike 1. So 0-1 is the count here to Patterson. We're in the bottom of the first, game 1. This bottom of the first being brought to you by Sam's Town Market of Manatachee. As this pitch fouled back and out of play, 0-2 now is the count. Of course, we talked about those games tomorrow. One of them we'll be keeping a close eye on is going to be Colin and Jones squaring off in softball. That will possibly determine the regular season champion and the host of the conference tournament in 2.5 weeks. 0-2 is the count after she fouls that one back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on here. There's that changeup, and it just misses. Well, you don't want to come too predictable with your changeups. Because that's one, yeah, if you can sneak it in there for strikes, but if you can leave it, if you can get predictable with it, could be trouble, as they can time it up and smash it pretty easy. As that one missing low and outside for a ball. 2-2 now is the count. The reason I say that, she's going for that changeup each time that she's got that second strike call. 2-2 pitch. That one missing low and outside. 3-2 now is the count here to Patterson. So the count goes full here to Patterson. 1 out and nobody on. Patterson pops this one up. Pitcher, third baseman, will call her off, and we'll take it for out number 2. A little bit of confusion there for a second, but the third baseman eventually won that call and squeezed it for out number 2, and now this will be Kara Hayes coming to the plate. Hayes had a 2-run double and her first at bat of the first game of the day. She'll dig in with 2 outs and nobody on here. So Hayes going to try to spark the bats here for the Indians. That pitch Finds the outside corner for a strike. Hayes looks at that pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 now is the count. Well, Atkins doing a great job of getting ahead of batters. ICC has fought back and battled it to a hitter or full count. As this one fouled off, we'll stay at 0-2, but so far Atkins getting the better of the Indians here in the bottom of the first. 0-2 is the count, 2 outs and nobody on here. Hayes at the plate. That pitch goes high. 1-2 now is the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. This one fouled off, and we'll stay at 1-2. So 1-2, the count here to Hayes. She was also hit by a pitch in the first game of the day. And this one, she pops up left side. And they're going to drop it, and she is going to try to get to third. Nobody's covering the bag, and she'll be there. So a little collision out there, and the ball dropped between them. And so that will go for a triple for Hayes.
In the cleanup slot, number 18, Haley.
And a clutch hit there for Hayes, and now this will bring Alberson to the plate. So Alberson batting in that 4th spot, playing third base. Can come up with a clutch 2-out hit here to see if they can push a runner across in the bottom of the first after that extra base hit brought to you by Davis Ford. Visit davisfordsales.com to check out the inventory of Davis Ford, a longtime sponsor of ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. Tab and the crew doing a great job out there at Davis Ford. First pitch missing high and outside to Alberson. And the second one missing as well. 2-0 now is the count. Runner at third, 2 outs. 2-0 is the count here to Alberson. Alberson smashes this one. If it stays fair, it's trouble. And it's foul. Second one today that she has hit a country mile that has just went foul by a couple of feet. She had the same one in the first game of the day that would have been a 3-run home run. Well, that one goes for a strike there. 2-1 is the count here to Alberson. Well, she has hit the ball hard today when she's hit it. And that pitch missing outside. 3-1 now is the count. So waiting the 3-1 pitch here. This one hammered to the left side. And that one's gone.
Illness has left the building.
Well, no doubt on that one there. She just was able to crank onto that one. And Alberson touches them all, and ICC leads it 2-0. Well, a 2-run home run there off the bat.
Now batting for the Lady Indians. In the 5 slot,
Alberson.
number 19, Caroline Clark.
And this will bring Clark to the plate. So that was a clutch 2-out hit by Hayes that allowed Alberson to come to the plate. And now Clark will dig in with 2 outs and nobody on. ICC leading 2-0. That pitch finds the corner for a strike. 0-1 is the count here to Clark. So 0-1 the count. Clark asking for time and will receive it. We'll step out and reset here. 0-1 is the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the first, game 2. As that pitch goes high for a ball, 1-1 now is the count. Rippey on deck for the Indians. One and one is the count. Clark looks at that pitch outside for a ball, 2-1 now. Goes the count here to Caroline Clark. Waiting the 2-1 pitch. Clark looks at that pitch inside corner for a strike. Nice location by Atkins, coming back inside after a couple of outside pitches, missing for a ball. Evens with the count now at 2-2. So 2-2 is the count. Pitch coming from Atkins. Clark, slow roller, is going to go foul down the third baseline, and we'll do it all over at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Nobody on after that 2-run blast off the bat of Haley Alberson. That was her 8th home run of the year. There's that changeup, and Clark set back, waited on it, and fouled it off. Hey, she's done a good job locating 2 of the 3 changeups we've seen so far. Good job by Clark that time, just recognizing it, adjusting and fouling it off to keep the at bat alive. 2-2 now is the count. This one hammered, and it's going to get down to the gap. Could be extra bases here for Clark, and it will be, as she'll have a stand-up double. Well, 3 straight hits now for the Indians.
Number 17.
Clark doubles there. That double brought to you by Davis Ford here in Fulton, and now this will bring Rain Rippey to the plate. Clutch 2-out hitting by the Indians gives them a 2-0 lead. Rippey batting in that 6th spot, playing the DP here for the Indians in Game 2. She's somebody that can hit for power as well. Listen to that first pitch inside for a strike. Well, Atkins has worked inside the plate well, struggled a little bit on that outside corner. 0-1 is the count. And as soon as I say that, she finds it on the outside corner. 0-2 now is the count. So nice job by Atkins saying, I know what I'm doing. Shut your mouth, Gore. So 0-2 is the count. Runner at second. Indians plate 2 on a 2-run home run by Alberson. And then a nice off-speed pitch there to get strike 3. The Indians get 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors. They struck out twice. And we played 1 in Fulton. It's 2-0 ICC leading this one. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Your knee is a complex joint with many components, making it vulnerable to a variety of injuries. Some of the most common knee injuries include fractures, dislocations, sprains, and ligament tears. Many knee injuries can successfully be treated with simple measures such as bracing, rehabilitation, and exercise. The other injuries may require surgery to correct. At our injury clinic, we commonly see meniscal tears that occur during sports. Tears in the meniscus can occur when twisting, cutting, pivoting, or being tackled. Meniscal tears may also occur as a result of arthritis or aging. Just an awkward twist when getting up from a chair may be enough to cause a tear if the meniscus has weakened with age. The most common symptoms of meniscus tears are pain, stiffness, swelling, catching or locking of your knee, the sensation of your knee giving way, and if you are not able to move your knee through its full range of motion. The RICE protocol is effective for most sports-related injuries. RICE stands for Rest, Ice, Compression, and Elevation. Remember that at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our story is you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the top of the 2nd inning here. ICC with a 2-0 lead thanks to one swing of the bat by Haley Alberson, who hit a 2-run home run. It's now it'll be the 5, 6, 7 batters due up. Birdsong, Dickens, and Haston for Jackson State. Robinson, or M-Rob, as everybody knows her as, still in the circle here for the Indians. That first pitch missing for a ball. Second inning is brought to you by Cagle Eye Care Center. The Cagle Eye Center has been providing professional and comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas, as this one hit high out to center field and reeled in there for out number 1.
In the 6th slot, the right fielder, number 17.
So if you need to set up a checkup to get your eyes checked out, give them a call at 862-EYES. That's 662-862-EYES. And now up will be the number 6 batter. Playing in right field is Dickens. So Dickens will dig in here with 1 out and nobody on. That pitch in there for a strike from M-Rob. As we talked about, a cool day at the ballpark, but the sun's out, so it makes it tolerable, especially with a little to no breeze today. As we said, just a light jacket. There's a little bit of a check swing. Third baseman finds it, throws over. Nice stretch at first to get out number 2.
In the 7th slot, the left fielder, number 13, Haston.
So now Haston will come to the plate. She's batting in the 7th spot. Also playing in the 7th spot, which is left field. Indians with 2 quick outs here. See if they can get a 3-up, 3-down inning and get the bats back to the plate here in the bottom part of the 2nd. Haston ahead of that one, swinging for strike 1. She made a great defensive play in the first game of the day, robbing Connor Stevens of an extra base hit on a long-running catch. That would have been down to the gap, and with Connor's speed, could have been a double, maybe would have tested the waters for a triple. As a swing and a miss there for Haston. She finds herself behind in the count 0-2. So the 0-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Green Jays there, as that is the second Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day there for M-Rob. We'll take a break. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Life's a sport that's full of laughter, the perfect plays, the near disasters. Some days it's tough to know which way to run. So when the game gets out of hand, you need a pal who's got a plan, a friend to help you win while having fun. He knows the score, passing the ball or passing the test. He knows the scoop, how to succeed and how to invest. Always remember, Herbstreit knows best.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. ICC with a 2-0 lead here in Game 2 over Jackson State. And so to be Connor Stevens, Madison Jenkins, and Katie Boatner scheduled up here for the Indians in the bottom of the 2nd. ICC leading this one 2-0. Trying to get the sweep here this afternoon of Jackson State. As Stevens looks at that first pitch across for strike 1. So 0-1 is the count here to Stevens, who is playing in right field. Looks at that pitch, and that went inside, and Stevens didn't necessarily agree with the call there. 0-2 now is the count here to the Amory native, who is a sophomore. And she's going to watch that pitch go by high for a ball. 1-2 now is the count. Well, as the sun continues to set, I continue to try to find the shade here. So I continue to shift The only problem is I'm shifted up against the wall as this is popped up, foul territory. First baseman will go over and squeeze it for out number 1.
In the 8th slot is the first baseman.
And so this will be
Number 24.
Madison Jenkins coming to the plate here with 1 out and nobody on. Jenkins got the win in the first game of the day. Would love to come out here and help MROB add some more runs to the board here in the bottom of the second. They get a 2-run home run in the bottom of the first, and ICC leads this one 2-0. Jenkins looks at that first pitch. It's going to miss outside for a ball. 1-0 the count here to Madison Jenkins. She's a Delta State signee. Pitcher / first baseman. She's got a 1-0 count. This one popped up. Infield. Pitcher's going to come in and will make the play for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Well, other than just
Number 5, Katie
a missed pitch to Alberson, really hasn't had a tough outing so far. She has given up 3 hits, but other than that, it's kept ICC pretty quiet, has Atkins. And so Boatner will dig in with 2 outs. That pitch finds the outside corner for a strike. So Atkins has settled down nicely after giving up that home run. 0-1 is the count here to Boatner. That pitch just a little bit too far outside for the umpire's liking. 1-1 now is the count. One pitch, grounder. It's going to be snagged by the pitcher and throws over just in time to get the out. Nice play there by Atkins. 1-3 to complete the 3-up, 3-down inning there in the second. We've played 2 here in Fulton. ICC leads it 2-0. We'll take a break here, a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This is you, right? Like you're like, bacon, bacon, bacon.
Well, this is you.
I love bacon. Sonic bacon on bacon, quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Okay, you got me.
Oh. I need a double stuffed Oreo blast, guys.
You got it.
Gonna need a double stuffed Oreo waffle cone, too.
Coming right up. Order up. Sonic double stuffed Oreo waffle cone and blast.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Dark or empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the 3rd inning of play for Jackson State. It'll be the 8-9-1 batters coming to the plate. Helms, Swan, and Montgomery. 2-0 your score. ICC with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the first. Indians win the first game of the day, 8-0 in 5 innings, trying to complete the sweep and move 1 game closer to picking up another 30-win season here in Fulton. So Helms is the shortstop. Rob still in the circle here. That pitch missing for a ball. So 1-0 the count here. Helms starting us off. Swings on that one, and it's going to be a line out.
In the 9 slot is the
that was to the shortstop. And
number 5, Swan.
Or go back and look at that when I looked up and saw the sun. I'll just say that. And it was a line out to the shortstop. Now this will bring up Swan to the plate. That pitch finds the outside corner for a strike. Swan playing in center field here in game 2. She kind of shifted around the outfield in the first game of the day. Played left and right, but playing center here in game 2. Slate on that one. 0-2 now is the count here to Swan. She's batting in that 9 spot. Each team has sent 9 to the plate so far in the game. Awaiting the 0-2 pitch here. This one fouled right back into your living room. We'll stay at 0-2. Want to remind you that our sac flies and sacrifice bunts are brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They remind you of the ultimate sacrifice. Pay for our sins. That's the ICC BSU. Follow them on Twitter at ICC BSU. Big time swing and a miss there for the third Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day.
Montgomery.
So that's the third Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day. As now we go back to the top of the lineup here in Montgomery. Montgomery singled but was left stranded after a Little Caesars double play ended the first inning. Ground ball, first baseman will step on the bag and will take care of business there. And ICC gets a 3-up, 3-down inning there in the top of the third. We'll take a break and come back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Who put this over the front door?
Bobby.
Oh, come on. It was just a joke.
Maybe so, Bobby, but you know what isn't a joke? Small business loans from Renaissance Bank. Renaissance offers a variety of loan programs, which you would already know. You spent less time pranking and more time banking.
You know, I could use a little cash to start my own small business.
I'd say you're liquid enough already.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we head to the bottom of the third inning, we do have a defensive change here for Jackson State. These defensive changes are being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. New left fielder is going to be Emily Swinney. So Swinney will come in for Haston out in left field. She'll be batting in that 7th spot for the Green Jays. And for ICC, it's back to the top of the lineup here. Hannah Henry, who went down looking at a nasty changeup in her first at bat of the game. She will dig in here, so it'll be Henry, Patterson, and Hayes scheduled up here in the bottom of the third. ICC leading this one 2-0. And she swings on the first pitch she sees, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Nice job right there. Just return to sender, if you will, as that one goes for the 4th hit of the day for the Indians. And now this will bring up Patterson to the plate. She popped up to the third baseman. So she'll dig in with no outs and a runner at first. Runner goes, pitch called a strike. The throw down is not in time, and that'll be a stolen base there for Henry. Well, the Indians have been aggressive on the bases, and that's how they play pretty much all season. As they got the steal there, 0-1 is the count here to Patterson. Shows bunt, pulls back and takes that one for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. Remind you, it'll be our annual breast cancer awareness game tomorrow here against Coahoma. You can watch it on the red channel. Baseball will be on the blue channel. As this pitch fouled back and out of play, 1-2 now is the count. That baseball game was originally scheduled to be played at Kahoma, but due to unplayable field conditions, they've opted to come play here in Fulton. So we'll have that action bringing your way. Right now, 1:30 is the First American National Bank opening pitch scheduled for baseball. Is that pitch missing high for a ball? As I said, that'll be over on the blue channel. I believe Raphael said he might try to pick up the play-by-play here in our games tomorrow as the count goes 2-2 now here to Patterson. Patterson waited on the changeup. This one's popped up. Center fielder can't find it. This will score one, and Patterson will head to third with ease. And the Indians lead it now 3-0. Well, good job sitting back and waiting on that one.
Number 7.
As we said, kind of getting a little predictable with whenever she wants to go to that changeup. And Patterson waited on it, put it over the head of the center fielder, and now ICC leads it 3-0. No outs, runner at third, and here comes Hayes, who tripled in her last at bat. Swings in the first pitch she sees, and that one's going to be fouled out of play for strike one. Again, Lee Adams taking photos of today's contest. You can see those on ICCimages.com. You get digital downloads available for $1. That pitch missing outside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. But that's not just for this season. It goes all the way back, I believe, to 2010. So you can go back and check those archives. Got pictures also from events like the ICC BSU Water Party. Is that pitch missing outside? 2-1 now is the count. So athletic, institutional, and social activities all available there at ICCimages.com. Hayes at the plate with a 2-1 count. No outs and a runner at third. Hayes hammers this one, but it's going to be foul. And now the count will go 2-2. This third inning being brought to you by Max Home here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. They're hiring for all positions and willing to train quality people. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. That's Max Home. Changeup falls off the table a bit too soon. Now the count goes full at 3-2. So 3-2 is the count here to Hayes with no outs and a runner at third. Hayes hammers this one, but it goes foul and out of play. And we'll stay at 3-2. The ICC football coach, Sean Cannon, coming out to support the Indians this afternoon. Saw tennis coach Michael Metz here earlier. As this one's sent down the line, it's going to go foul down the right side. A lot of good support shown between our programs here at ICC. I know the women's basketball team comes out a good bit to support the softball team. Softball team shows the love in return during basketball season. 3-2 still the count here. Hayes hammers this one and it goes foul. So we got a nice little battle going between Atkins and Hayes here. Still no outs. We're in the bottom of the third inning. ICC leading this one 3-0. So waiting the 3-2 pitch here to Hayes. And a nice job there by Kara Hayes. Fouled off 3 or 4 pitches, was able to find a way to win that battle and draw the first walk of the day. And now this is going to be Alberson coming to the plate. We've already talked about what Alberson did in her previous at-bat. She carried one a country mile, but it went foul. Then a couple of pitches later straightened it out and had a 2-run home run. Takes that first pitch in there for a strike. Hayes will scamper over to second for the second stolen base of the day. 0-1 is the count as Haley was taken the whole way that time. That pitch hops across. 1-1 now is the count. Well, it's celebrating the Arts Week here at ICC. Tonight, the center stage will perform at the Band Hall at 7 o'clock. If you're listening in the area, would like to come check that out, well, you can do so because it's free. As that pitch finds the zone for a strike, 1-2 is the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, still no outs. Runners at second and third here for the Indians. This is going to be hammered, and it's going to get past the third baseman. 1 run will score, and that'll go for a hit. And now the ball's going to get away, and 2 runs will score. So we're going to go with a hit and an error, or yes. So we'll go with a hit and advance on the error.
Now batting in the 5 slot, number 19, Caroline Clark.
So advance on the error, score on the error. And so still no outs in this situation. ICC leads it 5-0 now. Clark at the plate takes that first pitch for a strike. So that was the second hit of the day for Alberson. She drove in a run, then advanced to second, and Hayes scored on the error in the infield. As this pitch popped back and out of play, 0-2 now. It'll be the count here on Clark. Caroline is out of Colbert Heights High School in Tuscumbia, Alabama. (0-2) is the count. And liner right to the first baseman. Happened so fast, didn't have a chance to change the camera. Nice play over there at first base by Newland. And now this will bring up Rain Rippey. Rippey struck out to end the first inning. Looking to redeem herself here with 1 out in the bottom of the third. ICC leading this one 5-0 here in game 2. They won the first game of the day, 8-0 in 5 innings. That pitch missing low and inside for a ball. We're talking about folks coming out to watch softball. There's a few folks also taking advantage of the disc golf course. And a nice day to get out and play that here on campus. As this ball is fouled off to the right side. 1-1 now is the count here to Rippey. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Runner at second. This one hammered down the right side, but it's going to get out of play. 1-2 now. We'll go the count here on the DP, Rippey. That's true. It's in the fairway on disc golf is what Brother Chris was saying. So the 1-2 pitch. Nice eye there by Rippey as that pitch drifts a little high. 2-2 now is the count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. There is 1 out in the inning and a runner at second here for the Indians. Rippey asking for and given time. Change up. This one popped up. And the shortstop will come up and squeeze that one. Another good pitch on that changeup.
From Amory, number 30.
As we said, if you can throw that changeup for strikes and catch them when they're not ready for it. And a nice job sneaking that changeup. It's been a minute since we saw that changeup. Matter of fact, we saw it when Patterson hit a triple off of it. And that was 4 batters ago. So now this will be Connor Stevens coming in, taking that first pitch for a strike. Connor started game 1 where she's playing game 2 here in right field. She eventually shifted and caught in game one. That pitch missing outside. 1-1 now is the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second. ICC up 5-0 here in the bottom of the third. Big healthy swing there, just couldn't quite catch up with it. 1-2 now is the count here to Stevens. So waiting the 1-2 pitch here from Atkins. Change up, and it drifts a little bit too high. 2-2 now is the count. Not a bad pitch, though. It's one of those, if Stevens does go for it, probably would have just been an infield pop-up. But a good eye on the part of Connor to hold off on that one, and even up the count at 2-2. Stevens finds a piece of this one, fouls it over the top of us here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. If you would like to contribute to the ICC softball program, you can do so by visiting iccms.edu/Indian Club. That's iccms.edu/Indian Club. Stevens does another nice job there, finding a piece of that one, fouling it off and keeping the at-bat alive here. Indians have put 3 on the board so far here in the bottom of the third inning. Would love to find a 2-out hit here to see if they can build on that lead. Off-speed pitch falls off the table a bit too soon. 3-2 now is the count. So the count goes full with 2 outs here. Atkins looking for the exit. Stevens looking to extend the inning. And she's going to foul this one back out of play, and we'll stay at 3-2. Nice at bat going here for Stevens. Doing a good job of finding pieces of these pitches to foul them off and keep the at bat going here. So waiting the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4. Nice job there by Stevens. Finding a way on and eventually earning the walk, second walk of the game, issued by Atkins. And now this will be the first baseman, Madison Jenkins, coming to the plate. Jenkins will dig in with 2 outs. Runners on first and second here. ICC leading this one 5-0 in game 2. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Jenkins popped up to the pitcher in her only plate appearance so far in the game. She's going to swing on this pitch. Popped up, right fielder's going to chase, can't get to it. 1 run will score. And now Jenkins will head to second, and the runner will go from third to home. And the Indians put 7 on the board. So that'll go for a single for Jenkins. She'll advance on the throw. The run will score on an error.
Now batting in the 9th slot, the shortstop, number 5. Katie
After the
Boatner.
ball got away from the catcher, it was going to be on the throw. And that's how Stevens came around to score. New runner coming into the game here for ICC is Haley Moody. So Moody will come in to run now. ICC leading this one 7-0. And now this will be Boatner at the plate. She grounded out to the pitcher to end the second and part of a 3-up, 3-down inning there. That pitch finds the outside corner for a strike. Indians have put 5 on the board now and getting it done with 2 outs in the inning, something Indians have struggled with of late. As that pitch outside for a ball, 1-1 now is the count. So you like to see that if you're an Indian fan. Seeing the Indians' bats kind of waking up and being able to manufacture some runs with 2 outs in the inning. 1-1 now is the count. There are 2 outs and a runner at second. There's a grounder. Shortstop finds it, throw across the way is in time to be able to get the out. Indians lead at 7-0. We'll take a break here. A few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere.
At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
One hot and ready classic. We actually changed it with...
What? You've changed, Little Caesars. You've changed! They've changed, Balloon Bro. You've changed, Karate Man. How can you dance during a time like this? You've changed. Ah! Tell me why.
It tastes even better because we added 33% more pepperoni.
Give me one of those.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza. That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got a couple of defensive changes here for the Indians. At first base now is number 9, Haley Moody, who came in to run for Jenkins in that last inning. And also at shortstop now appears to be number 4, Allison Harrison. And can't necessarily see the left fielder, but I believe left field is a new left fielder in there as well. So Boatner is going to shift out to left field for the Indians. First pitch missing for a ball. That one's going to be fouled off. This is Davis at the plate. 0-2 is the count. That pitch outside, 1-2 now is the count. So 1-2 now is the count here to Davis. Swinging and a miss for strike 3. Nice job there by Rob getting the quick out with the Renaissance Bank strikeout. That is her 4th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day. Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Visit RenaissanceBank.com to learn why they are a member FDIC. So now Newland, who struck out swinging, will be up for the Green Jays. Takes a healthy swing at that first one, missing for strike 1. Indians lead this one 7-0 after a 5 spot put on the board in the bottom of the 3rd. That pitch falls off the table just a bit too soon. 1-1 now is the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on here in the top of the 4th. Brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. So that pitch goes high for a ball. John Herod and the rest of the staff there at the Bank of Okolona is proud to help bring this afternoon's action your way here on the ICC Sports Network. They're located at 227 West Main Street. You can visit them at bankofokolona.com for more information. 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Second baseman going back and will make the play. Nicely done there by Hannah Henry. So now with 2 outs, this will bring Vickery up. She hit into a Little Caesars double play that was sparked by Hannah Henry. So now Vickery, who is playing third base, will dig in with 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the 4th inning. This one hammered. Third baseman finds it, will step on the bag, and that'll be a 3-up, 3-down inning as we'll take a break and hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh dear, stay away from the new rug.
The homecoming game is next Friday, and no one has even asked me yet.
Sydney, do you want my advice?
Of course, Kirk.
I'd open up an account with Renaissance Bank. With their rewards extra checking program, you get great discounts from top retailers.
That's gonna help me get a date?
No, but it's gonna help you buy that outfit you really wanted so you can go to that cool new concert instead.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, Roll Tide!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Got a lot of changes, but we do also have a call to the bullpen being brought to you by Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy. He reminds all the ICC fans, even some of you Jackson State fans out there, if you're ready to make the call to buy or sell your next home, give Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy a call at 662-321-9824. That is 662-321-9824. Sweeney returns to pitch. We saw her pitch some there in game one. We also have a new third baseman. That is going to be Gracie White now at third base. So that means with the new pitcher, we'll have a new left fielder. Can't necessarily pick up her number. Or excuse me, that's number 17. Dickens now out in left field. So that looks like that may be all the changes there for Jackson State here defensively. And that first pitch goes for a strike. This is Thompson at the plate here for the Indians. She saw a little action there in game one. Swings on this one. Pitcher, look what I found. Tosses it over for the out. Hard hit, but a nice defensive play there by Sweeney to come up and find that one and toss it over for the out, 1-3. And now this will be Bailey Ware coming to the plate. So Coach Kirk also getting some players in the game that don't necessarily get very many opportunities to play. As this is Ware at the plate. Takes that first pitch high for a ball. 7-0 ICC with the lead here. We're in the bottom of the fourth. That pitch missing low for a ball. Gets away, nobody on base to worry about there. ICC won the first game of the day 8-0 in 5 innings. Would love to try to get a pair of run rule wins here today. They're 1 run away from it here. 1 out. Ware at the plate here for the Indians. Sweeney in the circle for the Green Jays. This one hit to the third baseman and caught on the line out.
Now batting is the catcher.
Well, nice job over there at third base by White, who just came into the contest. As she caught that one right at her knees coming forward. And now we have a new batter coming in. And this is going to be Maggie McVeigh coming in to bat. McVeigh got an at bat in the first game of the day as well. So Maggie will check in here, batting in place of Kara Hayes. So with that said, we'll have a lot of changes defensively for the Indians in the top of the fifth. As there's a grounder right back to the pitcher. She knocks it down. Underhand toss. In time. What a scoop over there at first base.
For the Lady Indians,
As score that one 1-3 on a great play there as the Indians go 3 up, 3 down there in the fourth. We'll take a break and be back with the top of the fifth inning. That fourth inning brought to you by the Bank of Oklahoma. Back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Batman can fight crime, but only you can bring home the Batman calzone from Little Caesars with pizza and calzone crust. So you tell us, who's the real hero? Walk in and walk out with the Batman calzone and see the Batman in theaters March 4th.
Pizza, pizza. You hear it, bacon? That sizzle?
Dude, what other food does that? Applauds itself
There's no
on the
other
way
food
out.
that claps for itself. Sonic bacon on bacon, quarter-pound double cheeseburger. I've never thought about this before.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Trav!
Try it first.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you saw, there was a call to the bullpen with that timeout brought to you by Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent Ricky Murphy. Remember, if you're ready to buy or sell your home, give him a call at 662-321-9824. That's 662-321-9824. You can find him on Facebook as well. Just look up Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent Ricky Murphy. We also got some more changes defensively for the Indians. Behind the plate now catching is going to be Connor Stevens. You've got out in right field is going to be number 10. That's Taylor Bishop. Staying in at first base is Haley Moody. You've got Sarah Kate Thompson now at second base. The shortstop is still going to be Boatner. And new pitcher in the game is Allison Harrison. Her pitch missing low for a ball. Alberston still at third base. Ware is out in left field. In center field is Maggie McVeigh. That is your new Coca-Cola starting lineup or defensive lineup for the Indians. That pitch goes high for a ball. 2-0 now is the count. Take a look at some Sonic stats here on Harrison. Coming into this series, she was 1-1 on the year with 17 2/3 inning pitch. That pitch in there for a strike. She's given up 13 hits, 6 runs, 5 of those earned. She has struck out 25, walked 7, and has a 1.98 ERA. That pitch missing inside, 3-1 now is the count. This fifth inning being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet tonight right across from the Davis Event Center. And that's going to be a leadoff walk
now
issued to Birdsong.
Is the right fielder, number 17,
And this is going to be Dickens now, the right fielder coming to the plate. So a leadoff walk, and ICC making some shifts here defensively, anticipating a bunt or maybe a slap hit. And that's what it is. This one fouled out of play for strike one. Harrison is a freshman out of South Pontotoc High School. Has been used mainly in relief duty this season. A little slap attempt, fouled off. 0-2 now is the count. So no balls, 2 strikes, no outs after the leadoff walk was issued to Birdsong. Swinging and a miss for strike 3. Nice location on the pitch there as that one drifted outside.
Now batting.
That is the first Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for Harrison.
Number 3, Swinney.
And now Swinney, who is the pitcher now for Jackson State, will dig in with 1 out and a runner at first. Commits on that first pitch, had her kind of crossed up on that one. 0-1, the count here to Swinney. And that pitch just missing outside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. Sun continuing to set here in Itawamba County. Sneaking into the broadcast area here, making things a little bit difficult to see. As that pitch missing low and outside for a ball. 2-1 now is the count here to Swinney. So the 2-1 pitch coming. And that one just missing for a ball. 3-1 now is the count. So Swinney at the dish, trying to see if she can earn her way on base here. That one called a strike. 3-2 now is the count. So now the count goes full. 1 out and a runner at first. Harrison's pitch, and it's going to miss low for a ball. Second walk of the inning here with 1 out now.
Batting in the 8th slot is the shortstop.
And this will be Helms coming to the plate. Helms lined out to the shortstop in her previous at bat. So she'll dig in here, trying to spark the bats for Jackson State. Takes that first pitch right above the knees for a strike. And that pitch up high and called a strike. Kind of a generous zone there as that one kind of clipped right at the letters. 0-2 now is the count here to Helms, the shortstop. That one in the dirt. Good job there by Stevens to block that one up and not allow the runners to advance. 1-2 now is the count here to Helms. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Nicely done there for Harrison. That's going to be her second Renaissance Bank strikeout of the game. Visit rewardsextra.com to learn more about Renaissance Bank's Rewards Extra checking account. Offers things like cell phone insurance, roadside assistance, over 400,000 discounts, along with the great rates and services that Renaissance Bank offers you there. That pitch across for a strike. Again, that's rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, our strikeout sponsor this year. As that first pitch across for a strike for Swan. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now is the count to Swan. So the Indians trying to close the door on this inning here. 0-2 pitch coming. Hit. Slow roller to the second baseman. Throw over in time for the out. And the Indians get out of the slight jam there as the Indians get it with a 4-3 putout. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. ICC can close this one out with a run. We'll take a break and hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
Coach gave starting quarterback to someone else.
Say, kid, you know what I do when I'm really feeling down? I think about Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. With mobile phone protection and 24/7 roadside assistance, it should be in your starting lineup, just like my favorite quarterback. Now, come on, let's see that arm.
Who wants pie?
This is you, right? Like, you're like, bacon, bacon, bacon.
Well, this is you.
I love bacon. Sonic bacon on bacon, quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Okay, you got me.
I need a double stuffed Oreo blast, guys.
You got it.
Gonna need a double stuffed Oreo waffle cone, too.
Coming right up. Order up. Sonic double stuffed Oreo waffle cone and blast.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is what we anticipate, what we work for, what we want to improve. At Itawamba Community College, we offer the courses, pathways, and the training that can help turn your vision of tomorrow into a reality. So why wait? Your tomorrow can start today at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Number 27, Lexi Brown.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Lexi Brown will start us off here this inning. Lexi is a freshman out of Morton, Mississippi. She went to Morton High School. Sweeney is still in the circle here. That first pitch high for a ball. Light Bishop is on deck for the Indians. It's that first pitch high for a ball. 1-0 is the count. That pitch just missing low and outside. 2-0. Now goes the count here to Brown. So 2-0 is the count. So you've got Bishop on deck, Rippey right now in the hole, and that's going to go for a hit for Brown. Nice job going with the pitch that time, and starting the inning off with a single to right. Now this would be Taylor Bishop, coming to the plate. So Bishop will dig in, no outs, and a runner at first. That is the go-home run, if you will. Is that pitch in there for a strike to Bishop? Indians won the first game 8-0 in 5 innings, leading this one 7-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. And that pitch in there for a strike. Nice job by Sweeney getting aggressive and filling up the strike zone here. And so now Bishop finds herself in an 0-2 hole. And then swing and a miss. Nice job there locating that pitch high. A little bit out of the zone there. And that'll go for a Renaissance Bank strikeout. First Renaissance Bank strikeout here in game 2. So now, I said it was Rippey on, but now it will be Harrison coming to the plate. Swings the first pitch he sees, and it's going to be deflected off the glove of the shortstop. That was a hard hit there, and that will go for a single. And then just a heads-up base running will get her over to second.
Now batting in the 7th slot, Number 30.
As they came up throwing that time. And so now ICC with runners at second and third with one out, and Connor Stevens coming to the plate. That first pitch high for a ball. So 1-0 is the count here to Stevens. That ball's going to get away, and that could do it. The runner's going to try to score from third, and she will, and ICC wins it 8-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. We'll take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
We wish our friends
will be on the Blue Channel. That one's scheduled to start at 1:30. So for Lee Adams, Raphael Henry, I'm Adam Gore. ICC wins it 8-0, 8-0, both games in 5 innings. As we'll see you tomorrow right back here on the ICC Sports Network.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.